Hey orchid loving friends, it's Deb. I hope everybody's doing well. I was going to get this girl. This is my DenPhal. No ID Den Phal. Look at the roots on this. It's just kind of going crazy. They're all over the place. So I'm just going to take her out and reposition her in her container. So I thought this might be an awesome opportunity to do a quick video. So what I'm gonna do, I just have this, this is this really cool, it's moving around. This is it's a rubber coated wire. Really awesome, very bendable, very versatile. I've used it in lots of different gardening projects, and I just absolutely love them. I get them, a pack of them. They look like pipe cleaners. I get a pack of them at the dollar store, I think it is, and I just have it, I have it taped to the side of the glass. And the purpose of this was to help keep it balanced in here. When I first had her, she leaned over pretty far, so I did this to just kind of keep the canes upright. And since you know, the last while, especially her last one here, it's just huge. It became very, very sturdy, and it wasn't like, it doesn't move at all inside of here. She's pretty firm in this glass. And then I also had this stick in here too to help with stability, but I don't really need it. So my only issue with this is all of these roots are stuck pretty good to the side of the glass in here. Just hold it up so you can see. They're stuck pretty good to the side of the glass. I didn't want to disturb this plant. I should have done this earlier, but I did not want to disturb her as this cane was growing out, because I really wanted to see a rebloom. So it is what it is now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely fill this with water. That will help soften up the roots a little bit, so they'll be a little bit easier to work with. I'll be able to bend them a little bit more without having them snap or anything like that. So I'm gonna go do that, let her sit in the water for a little while, and I will come back. Okay, so she's been soaking over here in the sink a while. I'm gonna just, oh yeah, and she's loose. She has definitely loosened up. I'm gonna just dump the water off of her and see how we're doing. So I should be, if I've loosened them, or if they've soaked up enough water. See, this one's kind of on there. So these white ones, they can sometimes be quite stubborn with absorbing water. Just trying to be very delicate. Got those ones off the glass. These ones down here stuck pretty good. Let's see. So she's coming up. And if I lose a couple, I'll be okay. But I'm trying to just kind of peel them off as gently as I possibly can. These ones on the side here. Oh, those good. Good, good, good. So there we go. So here's her root. Woo! Good catch. Did you see that? So here is her root system. The nice thing about these glass beads, unlike leca, the roots don't tend to stick to them. Now, also unlike leca, it does not leach any water like these don't. But I also feel that they create a little bit of extra humidity because the beads, the glass warms up, right? So it creates a little bit of extra humidity in there. Her roots look really good. Look really good. So what I'm gonna do is just try to get, oh, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, those ones that are kind of the glass beads that are stuck in there, who cares? So some of these have wrapped around pretty good, but I can loosen them up really good too. Oh, there we go. So she'll be okay to get right back in her glass vessel. I don't think I need to change it either. I'm going to keep her in there just as she is. So all I'm doing here is just kind of loosening up these roots that were wrapping around. I want those to go in the water a bit more. So while I have her out, I'm just gonna have a really good look at her roots to see if I need to trim any off. There's just the odd one over here where I can pull the old velamen off. So typically what I do is I take my little toothbrush and I get in here and try to clean up. I don't know if you can see it because of all these. I try to clean up in here really good, but I mean, she looks good. Just these older roots, old roots that really, I'm not sure that they're doing anything anymore, but they're not doing any harm because they're still firm. This one, not so much. So I'm just gonna pull that old velamen off. Expose the old root. I don't care about cutting those off, like really. The only time I get really concerned is if I see that they're starting to rot. Then I'll want to cut them off, but she's looking really good. I don't think I'm going to need to do any major surgery here. The plant knows what it needs. You need to, when you're doing water culture, you always need to find that balance between water and oxygen, water and air. You don't want to suffocate or drown your plants. So I typically, that's why I did leave it too, is I want her to figure out what she needs, and she will do exactly that. And all I need to do every once in a while is clean her up. So I'm going to continue on with that, and I will be back. I think this is good. I'm not going to be able to get all of these glass beads back in the container because of the fact that there's so many more roots, right? Which is completely fine. She just needs to feel like she's growing into something. She needs to feel like she's got some stability. That is the point of making sure that they're secure in there. That's why you don't want to mess with your orchids too much. Once they get comfortable and seated in there, wherever you have them growing, whatever it is you have them growing in, it's just really important that you don't mess with them often. That's probably, I think, the number one reason why people find orchids so difficult to grow is because they mess with them too much. Just don't mess with them. Just leave them alone. Let them do what they need to do. Just put a couple more over here, just for that stability. There. So she's got lots of room over here. So, you know, the way that they grow is new shoots, new growths should be coming off of this or this one, these two newer canes here. So she's got lots of room for expansion over here. Hopefully, I did not see anything. I didn't see any new ones starting anywhere. So I did have a look for that while I was inspecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cane and tie it to this stick. That again will help with stability. I'm going to put this one back. There. I think she's good. So I'll just get a little fastener. Do I have one in here? No, I don't. So that's all I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take a twist tie, just loosely tie this cane to that stick there. That will help just keep her stable, keep her firm and seated. And she's got lots of opportunity for more growth. I've got these older bulbs pulled up and out. The older they get, the more opportunity for rot they have. And some of these roots are just going to continue on their merry way to grow outside of her container, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. We'll just let them do their thing. Just let them do their thing. There we go. And there we have it. There is my DenPhal, all fixed up again. All of those crazy roots, all fixed up. So that is how every once in a while, that's a little bit of maintenance that you just absolutely have to do. There's no getting away from that. So thanks everyone for watching. Talk soon.